Hi everyone, welcome to week 2 of my journey to complete the Life book, which is run through MindValley. I'm really excited for the recap this week as I have an unexpected benefit to share, one which could be the difference between you having the time to work on your dreams and not. Before we get started, for our new viewers, hi, I'm Alan, and I'm vlogging my week-to-week experiences as I progress through the Life book. What is the Life book, you may ask? It's a system designed to discover and create emotional connection to your desires. The theory being that a strong enough why creates the conviction needed to overcome any obstacles in your way. At its heart, the system is really simple. There's 12 categories explored through 4 items. Your limiting beliefs, what do you want, why do you want it, and how do you get it. In week 1, we covered health and fitness and intellectualism, and in week 2, this week, we covered emotional and character. It's really that simple. Now let's recap week 2. For this week, I'd like to explore 4 items of insight with you. The first item is flow, and I'm pleased to say that in week 2, I found the videos much easier to consume. The pace is consistent, the quality of presentation is consistent, so I know it's a known quantity now and they've maintained that standard. Week 1 was really challenging because the delivery is different to anything I had experienced before, but now that I'm used to it, I'm pleased to say that I actually found it in many ways enjoyable to sit through. So I'm appreciative of that, and it's quite a 180 based on last week. The second item is relating to John Butcher. In emotional state, he shared his struggle when he was younger, maybe 20 to 30 years ago or so, and the story was quite captivating. It was fascinating to me in the sense that he's reading a script of sorts, and delivering in exactly the same way the rest of the presentation's going. However, the intensity of the ordeal he went through came about extremely clear. And to give a very short summary, John had a breakdown where he didn't want to leave his house, was experiencing, I think it was anxiety, and the numbers that he was talking about was 8 years of recovery. He didn't state this specifically, however, I feel that this may have been the origins for how Life Book came about, his way of piecing together his broken self. I thought this week was really special in the sense of developing a connection with John, and I was appreciative of that. However, he made some comments which I strongly disagree with, and it actually rubbed me the wrong way in the sense that it felt like typical marketing spiel that you get in these type of self-development programs. And that is, to make money in this world, you need to have good character. And I think that's just patently false. History has shown time and time again that many people make money, whether they're considered in society as good character or not. And I feel I get the notion that he may have been trying to push towards, but to actually articulate that, I just don't agree with that. It just feels like marketing spiel to me, which is a shame because everything else has been top notch to date. So I won't write off the program on that. It's just a comment of note I need to share. The last one is hands. Here's just a fun picture of something that I did on my first video and something that John does a lot. I just chose this picture because we're also wearing similar shirts. So there you go. Insight number 3, coaching. So I struggled with the coaching in the first week. I found it quite mixed value in the sense of rambling but good. There's questions being asked by the community that mimic my own thoughts on what I'd like a bit more closure on. So it's fantastic to have that information there. It's just, once again, there's this circuitous nature where questions, I do find it frustrating. The last item I want to cover is this week has been interesting. There's been a lot of negativity. I've been put off myself reading through it, or at least what I could, because with 900 people, it's just overwhelming. But I've noticed a trend. There's been a lot of articulation about the pace of delivery. Some people want it over 12 months, 12 weeks, etc. A lot of people appreciate the content in general. But the other thing I've noticed is what I consider to be teething issues, and that is Many of the negative comments have surrounded the refund structure, which is part of the appeal for doing the Life book. If you complete it, you get your money back, but you have to complete the deliverables at a set time. And also live coaching, where John and Missy would dial in live with everyone versus these pre-recorded calls. And the reason I call this teething issues is I think this relates to possibly a restructure around January. It seems to me that John and Missy moved to Hawaii around this time, and it's possible that some of the marketing pitches that they had from last year don't actually apply this year. The good thing there is our facilitator is making a lot of effort to pick up these learnings and implement changes. So perhaps for the next group of participants, I think they might have a more streamlined process. So. Lastly, what is the unexpected benefit? Okay, it's surprisingly simple but so powerful, and that is 6 hours a week. I was really shocked. Week 2 was also 6 weeks. I really thought it'd be the 3, which was the minimum that they said. And it got me thinking, I've managed to carve out 6 weeks of my life, 2 weeks in a row, and enjoyed it. That 6 weeks I actually didn't think was possible before, but now I know it is. I know that I can find a way, 52 weeks a year, to have an extra 6 weeks in my life dedicated to working on things that I'm passionate about. And I think that's absolutely incredible. That works out to roughly 300 hours a year, or 7 working weeks. So if I could tell you that you can have an additional 7 working weeks in the year to work on whatever is important to you to make your dreams come true, why would you say no? And I just think that that's absolutely amazing. I've already won by doing this, and I haven't finished the course at all. I'm just absolutely gobsmacked by that realization. So thank you. All right, and for the end note, let me know, do you agree with this unexpected benefit? Do you think it's easy to find an additional 6 hours in your week? You know, all our situations are different. I've got a family with 2 young kids. Maybe you can relate, maybe you can't. Let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. Once again, if you enjoyed the content, please leave a like or subscribe. But what I really want to encourage is sharing and contribution. So comments are really welcome. Thank you, and bye.